Amend me. Hello.
Just out of
Good evening,
respect.
Sandra and Andy, welcome.
Oh,
Now you can say it.
okay. Good. How are you? Oh, thanks. Good to see you.
Likewise.
Yeah, Deborah, I'm sorry.
Thank
For those who might not know, Dorothy Yankelo passed away.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
Oh my goodness.
yeah,
It is time.
it is time. Andy, are you up at all to do Ashrei with somebody?
sure.
Great.
What page are we on?
Okay. 164.
Okay.
164. And Susan, would you respond with Andy, please? Thank you.
Ashrei Yoshvei Veiteka Od Yahaluka Selah.
Ashrayam shekachalo, Ashrayam shadonai Elohav.
Avamimucha Elohai HaMelech Vavarcha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed.
Nechal yamachochecha v'alashimcha le'olam va'ed.
Gadol Adonai Hu Malal Meod V'ligdal Atu Ein Cheker.
Nor l'dor yishabach ma'asecha, gvurotecha yagidu.
Hadar Kavod Hodecha V'divrei Nichotecha Asicha.
Ve'ezus nerotecha yomeru, dulatacha saprena.
Zicher Rav Tucha Yabiu V'tzid Katacha Yiranenu.
Chanun v'rachum Adonai, erech habayim u'kel chesed.
Tov Adonai L'Kol V'rachamav Al Kol Ma'asav.
Yodu Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha yevarchucha.
Kavod Malachutecha Yomeru Gvuratecha At Yidaberu.
V'hodia livnei adam gevurotav, v'kvod hadar malchuto.
Malchutecha Malchut Kol Olamim U'memshaltecha B'Kol Dor Vador.
V'mech Adonai l'cho hanoflim, v'zokek l'cho kefufim.
Einei Kol Elecha Yisaberu V'yatalo Telachem Et Alcham B'Ito.
Poteach et yadecha, u'masbio l'cho chayratzon.
Tzadik Adonai B'Kol Derachav V'chasid B'Kol Ma'asav.
Karov Adonai l'cho kra'av, l'cho asher yikra'u v'emet.
Ritzon Yoreav Ya'aseh V'yet Shavatam Yishma V'Yoshiem.
Shomer Adonai et kol hava, v'et kol asherim yashmi.
Tehilat Adonai Yidaber Pi Yivarech Kol Basar Shirim Kadsho Le'olam Va'ed.
V'anachnu nivarech yomei atah v'yad olam, hallelujah.
V'anachnu nevarech Yamei Atah V'yad Olam. Hallelujah.
Beautifully done.
I just couldn't read it. I couldn't rely on being able to see it.
We recall with love those who are still in our hearts and our minds and our spirits and souls and direct us, inspire us, and whose yahrzeit is today, the 7th of Kislev, Monday, November 23rd, 2020. The following names are listed in our perpetual memorials: Sarah Kornblatt, Benjamin Engelman, Rebecca Glick, Lillian Golombek, Nan Hoffenberg, Bernice Janney, Florence Schwaber, Ruth Novi Nestor. Yahrzeit and Mourners Kaddish, page 198. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'almad yivrach Yerutei ve'amlich machutei, v'chayechon
Chaye the whole base Yisrael. All of these man can live.
Yehi shmei Rabbah
Barach Le'olam Le'amaya.
Yitbarach
Yishtabach v'yisparor v'yisramam v'yisnaseh v'yitadar v'yisaleh v'yisalo v'yidikidashah b'rechu Le'elad Nikol v'chaspa v'sharpa tushbechasa v'nechamasa ta'vinam v'yamra v'yimra amen Yehi shlomo Rabbam yim shomaya v'chayim aleinu v'yakov Yisrael v'yimra amen Oseh shalom b'mimor, v'yaseh shalom, aleinu v'yakov v'Yisrael, v'yimru, amen.
Let's take a minyan moment. Sandra, would you share with us some memories of Dad? Notice it's your yahrzeit today, tonight, and tomorrow.
Yeah, it's hard to believe he has been gone since 2002.
Wow.
And in that time, our kids have, graduated from high school, graduated from college, gotten married. They're great grandchildren of his he never saw. And I think he would have delighted in not just his children, but especially his grandchildren and in particular great grandchildren. Family was everything to him.
Beautiful.
And the closer you could keep them, the better.
Right. I have to tell you, I just have a sense that sort of maybe sounds a little hokey, but he is here and observing. He sees them. He knows they're here. I know it sounds well.
No, I see personality traits in one of our sons in particular that are so much like my father. It's
Yeah. I have
both beautiful and unsettling at the same time.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And Sandra, do you get a sense as you get older? I do. The older I get, the more like my father and mother I become.
Yeah, for better, for worse.
Yes, we can choose one of these things. So I'm going to ask Andy, what would you share as a memory or lesson that you learned from?
He was very frugal his whole life, and he worked in a factory, never made much money, and yet managed to provide for his family, for his children, Sandra's mom was able to live with an retirement community for a number of years. That it was amazing the extent to which he was able to provide on very low salary, and never really cared much for material things, but always believed in taking care of people. So
Wow, beautiful. Thank you for sharing. It was really sweet. Very, very right. I'm going to ask Sarah, because she's here and she knows how to so beautifully, to lead us in the evening service on page 200. We rise, page 200. Sarah. I heard you do it. I know you do a beautiful job.
Okay, I'll give in.
Thank you. I'm delighted. We all are delighted.
והורחו מכפר עוון ולא ישחית, והרבה להשיבתו, ולא יאיר כל חמתו. אדוני הושיע מחיינו ביום קראנו, ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
May be seated. Page 200.
אל חי וקיים תמיד עמך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני המעריב ערבים.
Amen.
אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל.
Amen.
שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Aman Tiskaru Vasitem Komitzvotai. Vitam Kadoshim Alechem. I'm sorry. Wrong paragraph.
You're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Vayomer Adonai El Moshe Lemor. Daber El Bnei Yisrael Ve'amarta Alehem. Ve'asu lahem tzitzit. Al kanfei vigdehem ladorotam. V'natnu al tzitzit hakanaf v'til techelet. Vayalachem letzitzit uritem ato. V'schartem ekol mitzvot Adonai. Asitem otam velo taturu. Acharei levavchem v'acharei nechem. Asher atem zonim achareihem. Leman tizkaru v'asitem ekol mitzvotai. V'yitem kadoshim alechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Asher Hatziti Echem me'aretz Mitzrayim, Liot Lachem Elohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem Emet.
Sandra, would you be kind enough to read the English in the middle of page 205? We affirm the truth.
We affirm the truth that he is our God,
Are you unmuted?
that there is no other, and that we are his people Israel. He redeems us from the power of kings, delivers us from the hand of all tyrants. He brings judgment upon our oppressors, retribution upon all our mortal enemies. He performs wonders beyond understanding, marvels beyond all reckoning. He has maintained us among the living. He has not allowed our steps to falter. He guided us to triumph over mighty foes, exalted our strength over all our enemies. He vindicated us with miracles before Pharaoh, with signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. In wrath, he smote all of Egypt's firstborn, bringing his people to lasting freedom. He led his children through the divided waters as their pursuers sank in the sea. When his children beheld his might, they sang in praise of him, gladly accepting his sovereignty. Moses and the people Israel sang with great joy to the Lord.
V'malchuto b'ratzon kibru aleihem, Moshe b'nei Yisrael achanu shira b'simcha rabba v'yamru kulam. Mi chamocha be'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nadar b'kodesh, norati lo tosei chalem. Malchut chara'u banecha, bokei yam lifnei Moshe, ze'eli anu v'yamru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar ki pada Adonai et Yaakov, Golam yad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael.
Amen.
Sandra, at the top of 207, help us, our Father.
Help us, our Father, to lie down in peace and awaken us to life again, our King. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. You, O God, guard us and deliver us. You are a gracious and merciful King. Guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace now and always. Praised are you, Lord, eternal guardian of your people Israel.
Amen.
Beautiful.
Shmoteinu v'oinu l'chaim, Shalom me'arata v'ad olam, Baruch atah Adonai shomer amo Yisrael la'ad.
Page 206 in the middle.
Ki hamalchut shalcha hi u'amea timloch b'chavod, כי אין לנו מלך אלא אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני המלך בכבודו תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד ועל כל מעשיו.
Amen. We rise, Chatzi Kaddish, page 208.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבן.
Amen.
העמד יברכרותיו וימליך מלכותיו בחייכון ובימיכון ובחייתך בישראל בגלה בזמן קריב יאמרו אמן.
Amen.
יהי שמי רבן מבורך לעולם ומעולמיה. יתברך וישבח ויפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי קדושה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה וברו אמן.
Amen. Silent Amidah, pages 210 through 220. We speak to God directly in silence. Interesting.
Oseh shalom bimromav, uyaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Kaddish Shalem, page 222. Thank you, Sarah. That was beautiful. Kaddish Shalem, Sarah.
Shemei Rabba.
Shemei Rabbah. Amen.
Ve'alma divrach v'yitzev yamlik machutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayedecho beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kariv yimru. Amen.
Yehi Shmei Rabbah.
Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach. Ve'olam le'omaya yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishabach v'yipar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh yitadar v'yitale v'yitala shemini kudusha v'yichu le'elam min kol berchata v'shirata tishbachata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'yimeru.
Amen.
Tikabel tzlatan v'lotan d'chol Yisrael kadama v'hudu v'yishmaya v'yimeru.
Amen.
Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'yimeru. Amen. Aseh Shalom V'imramav Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'yimeru. Amen.
Amen. Aleinu.
Aleinu L'shabeach Adon HaKol L'titei Kedua L'yotzer Breshit. Shalom Asanu Kegoyei Haratzot Shalom Samanu Kamishpachot Hadama Shalom Sam Tokenu Kahem V'goralinu Kechol Hamadam V'anachnu Korim U'mishtachavim Yumadim Lifnei Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Sheminu Tashamayim. כי המלכות שלך היא, ולמאה תמלוך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
Thank you so much, Sarah. We love hearing you lead us in services, really. And we love the way you manage a little one and do two things at once, at least. Thank you.
Thank you.
We recall with love those who are very much in our hearts and our souls, who protect and guide us, whose yahrzeit is the 8th of Kislev, Tuesday, November 24th, 2020. The following names are listed in our perpetual memorials: Theodore Dija, Irvin Galoon, Alice Goodman, Harold Liss, Rosalind Schechter, Robert Turek. And Jeffrey, do we have somebody else?
Yes, we also remember Ralph Schenker.
Ralph Schenker of blessed memory. Yahrzeit and Mourner's Kaddish is on page 226 through 26. Yidgadal
Alvius Gadash Shmei Rabo V'Nor Diku Say Morak Makasei B'Chayachol Chaye Dechol Beis Yisrael Adalo Bizman Tovim B'Imru Amen Yehi Shmei Rabo Mevorach Le'olam Yisbarach, Yishtabach, Yispor, Yisramam, Yisnaseh, Yisadar, Yisalev, Yisalo, Shnei, Kishor, Le'elam, Nikol, Bechoso, Rosha, Tishbachoso, Nechamoso, Dabilon, Be'amro, Be'imro, Amen. Hey, Shlomo, Rabba, Mim, Shomayo, B'chaim, Olenu, B'al Kol, Yisrael, B'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom, B'imenu, B'yaseh Shalom, Olenu, B'al Kol, Yisrael, B'imru, Amen.
I thought as we come closer to Hanukkah day by day, Hanukkah is such an inspirational story of spirit against might, and it's inspiring appropriately. And so as we conclude services tonight, let our word be inspiration and trust and help and support for one another. And it's so wonderful that we can come together even in this fashion to keep each one safe and retain the memory and the vividness and the support of all of us. It's a beautiful thing. And even though I don't need to say Kaddish every day, it's such a privilege to be here and to share and support. So Sarah, thank you, and Sandra, thank you, and Andy, beautiful words. And hello, Melissa Berman. You have your site for, who is it for?
My dad, Ralph Schenker, who Jeff just read.
Ralph Schenker. How many years has it been? 6 years? Okay. Melissa, do you think you'll be here tomorrow morning?
I sincerely doubt it.
Okay. Well, would you give me his Hebrew
I'm
name?
more of a night service kind of gal.
I get it. Would you give me his Hebrew name, Ralph? Your dad's Hebrew name?
Yerachmiel Leib.
Yerachmiel.
Ben.
Right.
Menachem Mendel Vepesya.
Menachem Mendel Vepesya. Okay, I will make a memorial prayer tomorrow. And Chandra, I know Dad's Hebrew name, Theodore, which means the gift of God. Matityahu, so appropriate to Hanukkah. To you all, have a lovely evening. Tomorrow morning at 7:30. Please be safe. Please be good.
Thank you, Moshe. Erev Tov. Erev
Thank you.
Tov.